If you want to get good at Power Query, you have to understand the fundamentals of creating the query joins. So I want to create a video for you on how to work with these individual joins. So basically, we're going to look at two simple tables. Those that registered, we have 4 people that registered, and then we have 3 people that attended. We're going to see the different scenarios where you can create left and right outer joins, inner joins, and left and right anti joins, as well as full outer joins. So this is quite a lot that we're going to do here, and our end result is going to be 6 different types of joins here. So let's get started. And the first thing is I've got 2 tables here, one that's called registered and the other that's called attended, okay? And we're going to merge them together and start with a left outer join. To begin, we go to the Home tab of the Power Query Editor and click Merge Queries. Now, if you wanted to combine it, you would just do Merge Queries. But if you wanted to create a separate brand new query, go down to the one that says Merge Queries as New. And the Merge dialog box pops up where you can select the table that you want to appear as your left table. So I'm going to select registered, it just happens to be one that you're on right here to the side. Compare that against the attended. And then what's critical is you have to click on the field that will be the related one. So the field names don't have to be the same, but the data types must be the exact same. Text, for example. Okay. And then after those are green, you'll see a green check mark if you're good to go here. Next, we're going to select the different type of join that we're going to work with here. And we'll just start with the left outer. So this is going to get us all 4 rows of the register table, plus bring in additional information like a VLOOKUP or an XLOOKUP would if we were to go look up, for example, Bill scored good in this scenario here. So left here, okay. Our result is almost complete. When you're done, you're left with the little table here called attended. We should click to expand it. And when you expand it, you get to pick and choose what you would like to have as your connections expanded. So I could decide to not have attended, which is really their names, and just bring in their score. Then I could hit OK. And here we go. That is our score that they rated. So Bill and Jane are here because they're the ones that are in both tables. Okay, I'm going to call this left outer. And then close and load 2. And I'll just put it as an existing worksheet. I'll just put it right here in A10. Okay, so hey, that is our record here. And it shows us all 4 people in here as we'd expect in their methods. And then on the right-hand side, the ones that mark good, excellent would be Bill and Jane are the ones that come through on that scenario here. Okay. Now let's do a right outer join where we expect to get Henry, Bill, and Jane and their scores, and then what kind of method did they register by. Okay, so I can double click to come back into the query editor. I can click Merge Queries as New. Registered will be my first table against my attended. Connect, make the green that you're matching, and then select the join type here, which will be right outer, all from the second, in this case, second or right, matching from the first. Hit OK. Awesome. Okay, so here we have the records I'm going to expand it. Okay, and I'm going to take off the attended, the person who attended, just get their score. Okay. And now I'm going to click the close and load to. And I feel like I did something wrong here. Put that here. Yeah, I did something wrong. I did something wrong because if we did a right outer, this is the right outer here, should have all three of these here. So let's go edit that. I'm going to right click, edit. I can go back to the source to change it. Registered attended, all from second, matching from first. Huh. That is very interesting. Very interesting. Why is that happening? Let's see why. All right, so we go to our source. I'm back here again. Registered attended. First table is register. Second table is attended. Click, click. Right outer join. Give me all records from the second Henry bill and matching. Yeah, that should do it. Oh, wait a second here. Here, I had it right. I just took out attended. I should have kept attended and score because we need Henry to see that. So, oops. It was really, I goofed up here on the table expander. I'm going to go back and bring in, because we had it the right time the whole time. See, here's Henry. Lo and behold, Henry was there the whole time. I chose not to do. I should have. If anything, I should have went here and hid the nulls here. Without trying to get confused here, let me call this right outer. Okay. And then close and load. Watch down here. That's what happened. The whole time we had these right here, guys, and I just unchecked the attended, and that's why we didn't see Henry, because I should have chosen to show all those on the right table. So, okay, here they all are. Henry, Bill, Jane, and their varieties here. It always defaults to sorting the ones that match in the middle here. Okay. Okay, so that is correct. That is a right outer join. If we wanted to exclude, you know, this just kind of helps us see it. So we might want to see another scenario is a Ante. This would be a perfect example to go into that. So if you check out the right Ante right here, let's do that next. Okay, and so I'm going to go back to Power Query Editor. I'm going to select Home, Transform, Merge Queries is new. Here we go. Registered against attended. Click, click to match them. And then let's do a right Ante. This is going to identify records in the right table that are not in the first table. When I hit OK, I expect to see just one record, expand them all. Henry is the only one there in that. That is awesome. Okay, so then I can call this right Ante. I use this quite a lot when I'm comparing bookkeeping records against a bank statement against a QuickBooks register, what's in one but not the other. Okay, let's call this, let's put it right here. Okay, so that is our right ante. We have Henry with an excellent score. Henry is not in the left table. Okay, let's do a left ante next. So head over to your queries. At this point, our queries are growing. I'm gonna go to Home tab, click Merge Queries as New, Registered Against Attended, and do a left ante, then okay. Then I'm gonna expand the table. All right, and so we have records Sam and Alex, and there's no data in the side. So these two registered, but did not attend, okay? That's pretty neat, is you can go in and create a new column and just create a new custom column or columns from examples, and you can type needs a reminder. Get a little distracted here, but it's possible that you could create an expanded, it just kind of shows literal, pretty cool. That's just so fun. All right, home, close and load to. I'm going to place it down in the 17th row. And here we go. So we've got Alex and Sam are in this table here. They registered online, Alex on the phone, but did not show up. Did not show up at all here. You can see I didn't name this merge once. I'm going to double click that and go back in and just call that the left ante. Okay, while I'm here, let's navigate to do an inner join. So the inner join is going to match from the first and the second here. So we have Bill and Jane that are in both records. Let's take a look at the inner join here. This could be useful when you're trying to match two tables. So to begin home, merge queries as new. Select your first table, registered against the second table, attended. Make sure you click to the connecting fields that it's going to compare, and then come in here and do inner, only matching rows. And then we hit OK. All right. So here we can see what's interesting is when you click to the right, look down here, you can see Jane attended excellent and Bill scored Bill and good right here. It's pretty neat. But if you were to click on the table itself, it is going to dive and actually create a new step here, which might not be what you wanted to do here. So if that happens, careful, because there's no undo. You'll have to be kind of close out that to get back in here. It might be unintended that you want to do it. But definitely let's expand this table here and select all and OK. All right, now you can see that we have their names twice. We really don't need their names twice, right? So that's the cool thing about the Power Query. You can right click and remove a column that's not necessary, depending on which table side you want to do it from. Okay, so here's our inner join. Let's go ahead and close and load that to the worksheet. I'll do, oops. Existing worksheet will come down here, then okay. Awesome. Okay, that leaves us with the last type in our deep dive, and that is a full outer join. So basically give us all the records at once. To do that, we go to the Power Query editor, create a new query, intended against registered, then I meant to do just to be consistent, registered against attended, here, and it will be full outer, all rows from both. You know, sometimes you need to look on both sides and do some magic inside that. This could be really helpful as well. Hit OK. And then do the table expander here. It's going to get that Henry at the bottom that we're aware of here. Awesome. Then from here, close and load to. So that is our full outer. We would see every record here that comes in here. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So that is a deep dive in the different types of joins. It just takes practice and really understanding what kind of report do you want to see and information you want to see when you're matching up the two queries to manage them together here. One last thing I want to point out is you might want to rename some of the fields here. You see how it has attended.score, attended.10. If you don't want to see that, those are the table names ahead prefix. So whenever you're working on a query and you go in to expand it, you do have the ability to, so here's where we're expanding it. You do have the ability to, your first time, not taking on the default column name. So if you didn't want that, you could delete that from the bottom or uncheck it and just get the setting like that as well. Cool. Lastly, I keep saying lastly, but let's go ahead and create a new person who joins. Okay, so I'm gonna select, I'm just gonna say Steve. Okay, let's say that I registered online, and then I attended also. Okay, so now I've updated. So what we would need to do, zoom out. What we would need to do here is think about before we hit refresh all, where would we see changes that are going to be made here? Okay, well, for sure the inner joins, the left outer would work, the full outer joins would work here. So just watch the magic when we hit refresh all, how it's doing its work here. This won't work because it would move cells into, all right. Yeah, it worked on a few of them, but this left outer here, it can't do because it would force this downward. So I'd really have to move this, park this somewhere else so it has room around here. And this one here, same thing. I'm gonna move this right here. Inner join and the left outer joins. And we'll try it again. Yep, just perfect. Awesome. Hey guys, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And this helps you get better at managing data in Power Query, which to me is just a phenomenal set of tools that we have with Microsoft 365 to just be a powerhouse of managing two sets of data and comparing them. Thanks for watching. Check it out next video. Bye.